Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I got something in my throat and I don't know what, but as you can hear, I can't breathe in really good. But anyways, welcome back to my channel. And today I got my journal here with me. Not any journal, but like one that I design for every month. And it's April. It's April and you can see that I haven't even finished my title page yet, but as you can read, today is tiramisu because that is like my favorite dessert like ever. If you ask me what I would eat the rest of my life, it's tiramisu, but not any tiramisu. It's chocolate tiramisu. So instead of dipping the lady finger biscuits into coffee, we're doing it in chocolate milk. And this is like not about the recipe itself, but how I create a recipe page. You can implement this in your journal as well, or even if you do a cookbook on a separate way, you can also fill this in. You can see that I sketched out pretty much everything because I can't live without sketching, and I am going to show you every step I do and also show you some clips while I do my tiramisu. I really hope you enjoy this video and let's get started. Okay guys, so as you can see, I sketched out the title and also the side right here. I rounded it because it matched the paper, so go ahead and do whatever feels best for you. And I'm going to start with the title and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so you can see it a bit better. So I'm just going to go over it just really light so I can still see where I need to draw. I am going to outline this first. Squeaking a little. And then fill in. I really like this color, but you can see where I outlined it. So now I'm just trying to go over it like this and see if it makes a difference. Oh yeah, it does. Okay, so I'm now just going to go over it, and don't forget your middle part of the A and here. The color melts kind of, so you really need to leave space if you're using markers like this. Oh well. I'm going to leave a bigger one just in case. Yeah, well, it looks good, so it's fine. Now the M. Then we got the S. Oh, and by the way, I'm doing this in like a bubble letter thing because again, it just gives that round vibe, which I'm going for. But you can of course choose any font that you like. Okay, so now that I'm done, I am going to pick up a darker color. I'm choosing this one. It looks good like on the packaging, but we're going to find out the true color, so I'm going to test it out again. And this is a tip for you as well. Like, it looks way darker. So I'm just going to try another one to see if I find like a lighter one. This doesn't look that light. Okay, let's see. Okay, well. Okay, so I'm going to go over with this one and then add finishing touches with this one. So now what I'm going to do is take the fine side again and just go over like around it, just to give it like a bit of shadow. And I'm not going to like press down much, just going to go over it and let it do its work on its own. It gives it a bit of dimension, which I really like, and it's also giving like layers, which tiramisu is like layers as well. So I really like this look, and now I'm just going to go over it with a darker one and just like adding like little dots and a couple of strokes just to like really By the way, I'm doing this for the first time, so please don't judge if it doesn't look that good. So here I can see this stroke, which I really don't like. So I'm going to Tipp-Ex this with you can see it. So this is actually my title, and let's head on to the little picture right here. I really just sketched it out so you can't really see anything, but these should be like the biscuits, and then this should be the cream, and then another layer of biscuits and the cream on top. What I'm going to do now is I am going to draw the biscuits and then add a really light layer of white or gray just for like the texture, and then draw the biscuits here again. So now I'm just going to go over it again. And I am going to draw so I went over it, and I know that I can erase the pencil when I use this pen, so I'm just going to go over it real quick. Now we got the ingredients, and I am going to show you some clips of my tiramisu making right now. So I hope you enjoyed this little clip, and now we're going to head on with drawing the mixer. So now I am going to try and replicate my mixer, and my mixer is gray, and as you saw before, the gray was a bit dark, So I'm just going to see which colors I have. This is a warm one, and this is a bit of a darker one, but maybe it looks lighter. So this was this gray. It's not the same, but let's try this one. Oh my god, looks like brown. What is with these colors? Oh, that's a big difference. Let's try brown just for fun. Well, this looks just like brown. Okay, so now I'm just going to take this whatever gray it is and just use it because really it's not that deep. So okay, so go ahead and draw your mixer. I think that should do the work. So the instructions, I'm going to read it for you out loud. So the first step is to make whipped cream with the heavy cream and the whipped cream stabilizer. After that's solid, we're going to mix in mascarpone with a spatula and dip the lady fingers into chocolate milk, which we do in a separate bowl, and then place them in the container, which is this one, and then spread cream on top, which is the whipped cream mascarpone mixture. Repeat that 2 times and then top it off with sprinkling some chocolate powder on top, and then you're done. So now what we're going to do is draw this real quick. This should be like a container with the biscuits inside. So the biscuits are going to be this color right here, and for the container I'm just going to do it with the fine liner. Hey guys, so yesterday when I was filming, I'm not sure what happened to my phone, but I couldn't film. Anyway, so this is where we stopped. So I drew a container with the biscuits inside, and now I'm going to color in the biscuits. But before that, of course, I need to go over with rubber. And yesterday we used this really light color, if I find it here, this one, for the biscuits. And I'm just going to draw them right here. We're going to give them a bit more detail later. So we were at the biscuits, and now I'm going to draw some details in it, and for that I am going to use a lighter color, which is this one. And I'm just going to go lightly over it because these pens are quite thick and you can't really see anything. Anyway, so now we got the container and we're going to do the instructions. I think I read them out loud already, so I'm going to give you a quick video of my tiramisu making. I hope you enjoy watching it. Okay, so now that you saw the steps, I'm just going to go over, and I'm using a fine liner so I don't need to erase anything now. Box right here, and I'm also going to write it with a fine liner again because I need to write small and the pens are quite thick. So here, if you can't read it, after wrapping in saran wrap, let it cool overnight. This is just so it can bind together. So I'm just going to and I am going over again and also doing a box. So I'm thinking not like doing a whole box, but doing like just the edges with some red. And I got 3 reds and they practically look the same, but I think I'm not sure which one to take. This looks kind of good, so let's try this one. little touch of color, right? Oh, I got it all over. So now that we actually finished our recipe, I'm just going to go over this edge with a color. And I know it sounds boring, but I think I'm going to go in with this one again, which is this light color right here, just because it looks more cohesive. So I'm just going to go over this. Okay, not that bad. And the last one. Oh, the wrong side, but it's fine. And if you know me, we're going to add some finishing touches. There we go. And I'm also going to write down my name. And we are done. I really hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. And see you in the next one. Bye!